Hey everybody, we just started cleaning this K&N Air filter and Mitch said to me, say it again mate.
We should have got when we were washing it on camera.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. It was a really good example. We're spraying the genuine degreaser on it and all the oil and dirt is just falling off. So it worked really well. But I also used, because I felt like it's hard to pump those spray bottles. They're a bit pox, don't you reckon? It was a bit pox, wasn't it? It was hard work. So I got my other 2 litre spray bottle, you know, your Bunnings type, what is it, Nilex, whatever, with my normal Kenco degreaser mixed quite strong. And I started, and this was looking pretty clean. And Mitch, tell everybody what happened once I started spraying my degreaser onto it.
Even more dirt.
That's it, exactly. Just more dirt and grease just kept coming off. And you can see it looks pretty new. It looks fairly white, like I said it would in the last video. And now I suppose the next question is, can we get the compressor and just blow it dry? Because you didn't ask about that in the last video, and that's a good question as well. That's going to damage it just like a pressure washer is, right? These fine, let's turn around and put it to the sun now, right? To give you a bit of an idea, see if this works out, I don't know. See, they're not that porous, but anyway, I tried, right? If you get in here with the compressed air, you could also damage it, but then the sun wrecks everything as well, and this is the whole factor. So UV, is that damaging this now? How long can we leave it in the sun for? The good news is it doesn't take long. You stand it up on its end like this. I shook all the water off it before I put it down. It's been sitting here for about 10 minutes, and I'm pretty confident that in about another 10 or 20 minutes, most of the water will be gone. And I will use compressed air just to lightly blow off any loose water to help it a little bit. But I certainly won't be going up close on there. I might be just like back here, depending on your spray nozzle, what you can do, what you can get away with or not. So use whatever degreaser, water-based degreaser, rinse it off properly. This is what it's looking like both sides, right? So it's looking fairly white. You can see some old staining. This is quite an old filter, but it comes up clean anyway. And once it's dry, we'll re-oil it and we'll get it back together. While we're waiting for that to dry, probably I gave it a light blow just to help it out a bit and a good shake off. Maybe another 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm not concerned. The amount of water that's on there isn't going to get in or hurt the engine anyway. But while we're waiting for something to do, we'll clean the Maf Sensor now, which we've got plenty of separate videos on. If you subscribe, turn the bell on. And there's not a video that comes out one day, you can go and watch some of the old videos. Very informative. But we won't use this to clean the Maf Sensor, will we?
No.
This is the oil. So let's get the Maf Sensor spray and remove the Maf Sensor, give it a clean. That's what we'll be using to give it a quick clean. And as you can see, it's got a bit of dust on it, and that's what you normally see. Don't allow anything to touch either that or the hot wires down in there, which it's hard to show you with this camera. But you know, if you shine a light in there, you'll see what I mean. That's what you need to clean, the hot wires in there and that external. You can see which way the dust goes over it. What if I go 0.5? That'll help, won't it? Yeah. Well, how do I do that? How do I do that? While I'm rolling. No, if I go, oh yeah, that's zooming in, so I can zoom back, hang on. Okay, stop, start helped me. Look at that, now I can get in there a bit better. If the light was on. Camera works, I tell you. Right, so if you look down there, see in there? Oh, you didn't know they were in there? That's what you got to be cleaning, people. You got to be cleaning those, not just this bit out here. But don't let any part, if you've got the stick on the end like I will, don't stick it down in there and hit those wires, as you may damage them. Just give them a spray and then get your compressed air and give them a blow dry and refit this unit, and then your air filter should be dry enough, ready to re-oil and put it all back together. Back in. Don't over tighten these screws or you're just going to pull plastic out. They just need to be in all the way, not tight. They're not going to come loose, it's in plastic. Carefully clip this back in. Be careful you don't break those either. Some areas heat is going to damage those and you're going to break it. This is all pretty clean again, how it was anyway, and we're just waiting for that to dry so we can re-oil it a little bit. Right, when I do the oil, I'm doing a bit of a test here. It's a bit like spray painting, right? I don't really care how much I put on there. That'd probably do, but you know what? I'm going to go a bit sick. This is not for off-roading, so I probably won't re-oil it. So I don't want to miss anywhere. People are wondering what I do. So this is what I do. If I'm going off-roading, I'll probably re-oil it every now and then. But in this case, I won't re-oil it. That's bloody soaked as far as I'm concerned. What do you reckon, Mitch?
Looks
It's got a bit
good.
of colour to it. Yeah, looks good. All right, people, that's just going to sit there for a while. Now, you know how when you put a drop of oil, it just spreads if you drop oil on the concrete? I'm just going to let that sit there for 10 minutes and do its thing. I'm going to wipe the excess off the rubber at the sides with this dirty old rag before I throw it in the bin. And it's going to go back in the vehicle. Should we have a look at the other side? You stay there. Let's just have a bit of a look and see what it looks like there. Doesn't look like anything, but there's a bit of colour coming through. So we'll just, I'm not sure what you meant to do. I don't read instructions very well. I just do stuff. Looks good to me. I'm happy with that. And it's worked for me for the last 10 or 20 years. So bada bing, bada boom. That's how we roll here, people. Subscribe and turn the bell on, and you can learn real world stuff instead of bullcrap that someone got paid to do in a contraption of a machine to sell some paper air filters. All right, catch ya.